So I was supposed to post this on Monday, but life got in the way of me like editing and stuff. So you're getting it today. But to make up for it, I filmed a vlog with my mommy and my sister that's gonna be posted soon. So I've had to restart 5 times now, actually. I'm literally anyways, I'm back. I'm back and worse than ever. It's been a solid, like 4 or 5 months since I last recorded. That's great. It's because, okay, let me give you my excuse as to why I recorded 4 episodes, and then I was like, we're done. So, the original plan was I was gonna have my boyfriend on after the one I did. I think it was with my brother or my cousin, I can't remember. So I was gonna have him on, but unfortunately at the time we had some restrictions and it literally made it almost impossible to film. Literally impossible. We tried to do it in my kitchen and people don't know how to be quiet, even a little bit. Be a little bit respectful when I ask repeatedly, please. So I was just gonna try another time or just do one by myself. But I got like extremely discouraged after that because I was like, well, I'm not gonna have this one up on time. Like, I don't know what to do. And straight after that, I was done. Completely discouraged. And also, another one of my excuses was I saw that, like, a lot of other people for Christmas break and stuff, or not Christmas break, for Christmas, the holidays, were taking breaks. And I was like, okay, maybe I'll just do that and I'll come back and I'll use that as my excuse. And I sat down and tried to film another one, and I just couldn't. I tried, and I just couldn't. I didn't know what to talk about, what to say. And I'm not gonna lie, the past few months have been really hard. Like, I feel like I've been going through some of the toughest times I've ever went through. Which, I don't want to get like sad immediately, but I also want to give you the reason as to why I've been MIA. Because this is something that I like actually really enjoy. Like, I like sitting in front of a camera and talking to people. The 150 people who actually watch, thank you. I love you. And I love hearing my family talk about it to me. And they're like, oh my god, I saw your episode. And one of my mom's friends was like, you're so cute. And I'm like, I love it when they tell me that I'm cute. Thank you. I think I'm cute too. So I have my notes that were literally just filled out last minute. Recently I've been into Emergency Intercom, which is a podcast. You've probably heard of it. If you haven't, watch it. It's with these 2 people, Drew and Enya, and then their friend, Kai. And I don't know, they're just like really funny. And I want to be friends with them. Even though they're like a lot older than me, I want to be friends with them because they act like me. Does that say something about them, or does that say something about me? I think that says something about them. So I have my notes in this fancy little book because why not? I have the fancy little book. I'm going to use it. It's the only page filled out in here. There's the notes and then absolutely nothing else. Also, I got a new pop cover. That's huge. It's huge. Like, there's lots of space between the microphone and the pop filter. Like, on the pictures, it did not look this big. That's what she said. Okay, guys. It's time to get a little deep, a little sad. All right? I don't remember what I talked about last time at all. I think what I know is you guys know about like the whole dumb friend situation that was going on. Me and the main girl in that situation, couldn't remember what I called her. We're not friends again because one of her friends posted a TikTok about me, just like some shit TikTok, and I sent it to her and I was like, hey, like if we're gonna, be friends, I don't think it's cool that your friends are posting mean stuff about me on TikTok. Oh, the TikTok said, I've been low, but I've never been low enough to post a podcast full of lies about my best friend of 8 years. Hey, do you want to talk about lying? Do you want to talk about lying when I read stuff verbatim from my telephone? Hello? Me, a liar? Fuck you. So, I texted her that and she's like, I don't know what you mean to do about it. Hey, maybe tell her, like, oh, Siana and I are friends again. Like, you don't have to post stuff like that. What do you want me to do about it? What do you want me to do about it? I don't know, you tell me. Oh, also I got a comment underneath one of my videos saying that it was all lies. I don't know which video. I just ignored the comment because whatever. You're gonna try to put out whatever narrative you seriously believe is true, which is literally insane to me. Like, I don't understand. So I texted her about that. What do you want me to do about it? What do you do? And then, I don't know. I said, I don't think that us being friends is going to work out. And she was like, I think she tried to explain herself. I don't have the messages because I got a new phone. And I literally had to completely start over on this phone because my other phone took a shit. Would not turn on. Yeah, that was nice. I couldn't remember exactly what she said, but she told me, and she was like, when you approached me in the bathroom, like, it was really hard to say no to you, like, to being friends again, because after the whole, like, first situation, I don't know, I felt bad, and I was like, okay, maybe I was being a little bit of a shitty person. Maybe I should apologize. And I did. I saw her in the bathroom at school, and I walked up to her, and I was like, I am so sorry, yada yada. I gave her a hug, and I was like crying and stuff. And then we were literally fine after that until her friend posted that. And she's like, well, it was really hard to say no to you. And that broke my heart so much. Like I physically felt my heart break in that moment because yeah, we were friends for 8 years. Like that's half of my life. And it was just really hard to say no to you. Like, that's the only reason why I'm friends with you. She said, the stuff that you said really hurt. Okay, well, I'm, I don't even think I said anything terrible, and if I did, maybe it was warranted now. Maybe it was warranted. It just, that really hurt me. And she still talks about it. And this is the first time I've, seriously talked about it in a minute since I texted her about her friend, I think. And I choose not to talk about it because I've been trying to just stay out of stuff recently. It's just too exhausting to keep up with hating people. And I've been making amends with a lot of people recently. And I've been, trying to become a better person. And I think I have. For the most part, at least. As much as I can. But after she said that, I just said, okay. And I left it at that. Because if that's how you want it to be, then I literally, I cannot do anything about that. If you don't want to be my friend, and I've tried already several times to salvage my relationship with you because I love you and care about you that much, and just okay, that's how you want it to be. I respect your decision, and I'll leave you alone. And she texted me a few days later. She, like, apologizing. I hardly even read it because I wasn't gonna go through that again. I'm not gonna go through the whole, oh, I'm sorry I did this to you. I'm sorry I did this. And there's just a constant back and forth and back and forth. And I feel like with her, nothing is going, we're not going to be able to be friends unless she also tries to change and not play the victim in every single situation. Literally every single situation. And you want to know what I think it is? I was talking to one of my friends about this, and I think it's her crazy friend. I genuinely think it's her friend, because my friend was so sweet. Literally the sweetest person ever. And I was like, we were like the perfect duo, because I was like the outspoken, extroverted, mean one, I guess you could say. And she was like the really sweet, quiet one. You know, I was always sticking up for her, always making sure, you know, people were not disrespecting her. And then I feel like when she met this friend, like, literally she just changed completely as a person. Like everything about her is just completely different. And it hurts. But people grow and people change, and I can't expect her to be the same person she was in 3rd grade, and she can't expect me to be the same person I was in 3rd grade. And I'm not. I don't believe that I'm the mean one anymore. I like to think that I'm more nonchalant than like mean or like too nice, you know? So that was one of the sad things that happened after that just really broke my heart. Next. So I know one of the episodes I mentioned I passed out in school from not eating, and I think that has happened now 5 times this year, including the first time that it happened. So I guess 4 times after that. And I think after the 2nd time, I got diagnosed with bulimia. So that I've been struggling with. Well, it's not like, you know, I got diagnosed and then now I'm struggling with it. I've been struggling with it. And it's, I think, a hard thing for, like, people to understand about it is, like, it's not by choice. Like, it's a disease in my stomach. I physically cannot eat some days. I, like, get really nauseous and sick, and sometimes I'm just not hungry. Or maybe the smell of food, or even, like, somebody will say, oh, do you want this? Do you want, I don't know, a burger? And I'm like, bleh. Do you want mac and... Sorry, what did you just say? Do I want what? And normally, like, some of that stuff would sound amazing. Like, steak. Oh, my favorite food in, like, the entire world is steak. Give me a fat, juicy, medium rare, like, sirloin with a baked potato and some Outback mac and cheese. All right, not Outback steak. I just want the mac and cheese. And I will be the happiest person on planet Earth. But, like, sometimes even, like, the word steak makes me want to throw up. Or, like, the like, mental image of a steak is, like, what? And it, like, it hurts because I used to eat all the time. I was always eating. Like, I ate everything all the time. And I was, like, fuller. I wouldn't say I was, like, chunky. I mean, I've never been chunky. I've always been, like, really thin. I'm not saying that as, like, a flex. it's something that I've been like really insecure about my entire life, is being like sometimes scarily underweight like I am right now. So I used to be 20 pounds heavier. And because I've been struggling with bulimia, I've lost all that weight. And it's like, it's seriously worrying. And one thing, and like I said, like, I just don't think people understand that it's not like a choice. It's not something that I choose to do. And sometimes people get frustrated with me or irritated with me when I don't feel like eating because I can't, and I just know I'll throw it up. And that's like the worst thing, like when you want to eat and you know you should eat, but you just know you're gonna throw it up. You know it's gonna make you feel awful, and you know you don't want to do that to yourself. I am on medicine for it, and I think it has helped some. I did eat a lot today, so I'm proud of myself for that. But some days it is really hard, and I will go like the entire day without eating, or sometimes I'll just binge. Like, I'll eat too much, and then I'll feel disgusting, and like I wanna, like, I don't have to throw up, but I should, in a way. It's not very fun, but I think I'm lucky to have friends who support me, and who not understand, I guess, but like, I don't know the word. They don't, I guess, understand. We'll use that. Who understand, and they're patient with me, and I don't know. I think with the friends that I have now, I think I'm very lucky to have them. And I think I've finally like found my people who I can fully relate to, and who I never feel in competition with, or like I'm never angry at. I don't know, everything just feels really healthy in that department right now. Another thing I was diagnosed with kind of recently, I'd say like a month and a half ago, maybe just a month. I've been struggling a lot mentally too. My grades were slipping pretty bad. I was doing really good at the beginning of the year with all A's and B's, like mainly A's, and then slowly I started to get less and less motivated. I was always sleeping. I wasn't eating. I was just always exhausted. I looked gaunt, and I never wanted to go anywhere or do anything, and I was just kind of avoidant and distant. I still am, but I think it was worse a while ago. And so my parents decided that it would be a good idea that I started going to therapy, so I started doing that. And then around a month ago, or over a month ago, I got diagnosed with severe depression, which, again, something I've been struggling with, and I think for a lot longer than, like, I know when I'm slipping, and I can tell when I'm slipping because it's happened every year since 8th grade. I go into this funk, and it just gets worse and worse every year. Like last year, I think I scared a lot of people, and a lot of people, I don't know, I kept it hidden from a lot of the adults in my life, but like a lot of my friends and stuff were like seriously worried about me, and I was even seriously worried about myself. And then, you know, I was I was grounded for the entire summer, and that didn't help. And I always get scared how much worse it's gonna be every year, especially after last year's. Like, it was really bad, and I was really afraid for this year's. And I could feel myself start slipping. And I just denied it. I was like, no, like, you're wrong. You just need a break. You're just tired. Like, you're okay. And I would even tell, like, my boyfriend, like, I feel like I'm slipping. I can feel myself slip, but I'm gonna deny it, and I'm gonna ignore it for as long as possible. Because if I ignore it and I just pretend like everything's okay, then it's not real, you know. I quit my job to see if that would help. It didn't. I feel like I didn't get better, and I didn't get, well, obviously I got worse, but I don't think it's because I quit my job. Really, I think my job was making things worse, but I did that, and then just, I started just saying, like, I feel like I'm going insane. Like, I just feel insane. There was no other way to put it. Like, I felt trapped in my own head, and it started getting worse and worse and worse, and I kept feeling more and more trapped in my own head. Like, I just wanted to unzip my body and just get out of it. Like, take my brain and just throw it away. Because, like, it's difficult for me to comprehend that I am me for the rest of my life. Like, and I have to deal with all these issues that I have that probably won't go away. And I have to hold all these memories, and I need to wake up every day and take care of myself and fulfill my responsibilities and, I don't know, exist, be a person. And to me, that's just, like, that is so physically and mentally draining and exhausting. I don't know. But I think I've been getting better. I've been on meds for that since I got diagnosed. I think that they've been helping. Like, I still kind of feel trapped in my head, and I always feel foggy, like I'm in a dream. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm looking behind my eyes all the time. Like, I don't know if, like, Inside Out, when all the characters can see, like, out of Riley's eyes, like, they can see everything that she's doing, and it's all, like, fuzzy and stuff, kind of like dreamlike. That's what I feel like all the time. Like, I don't feel like I'm a real person. I feel like I'm just a consciousness, and my one job is to control the body that I'm in. And sometimes I literally just don't want to. Sometimes I go insane, and I can't help it. Anyways, the pills that I take are really freaking tiny. Like, they're like that big. Shoot. I don't know how that's supposed to help balance out my brain chemicals, but we'll see. Okay, another thing. I don't know, I can't really think of a lot that has happened in the last 5 months. Like, my memory is so violently bad, and I just kind of live every day. Like, I live every day trying to get through the day. I just do what I'm supposed to. I do my routine, and my routine is I wake up, I get ready. Ooh, rate that on a scale of 1 to 10. I wake up, and I get ready. I go to school. I come home from school. I do whatever we're doing that day. Eat, sleep. Eat, shower, sleep. That is my routine. Every single day. And then on days where, like, I don't go to school, or we have, days off, like spring break, I don't know what to do with myself. Like, I'm stuck in what to do with myself. And it feels like I'm trapped. Guys. So I can't really remember a lot. Like, sometimes I don't even know what date it is. I didn't even know that it was April until the second day of April. Well, I guess it's not bad, actually. Never mind. But I didn't even know that it was turning April. I genuinely still thought it was, like, March 26th. I thought we were still, like, at the end of March. I didn't even know what day it was. Like, sometimes I don't even know the day of the week. I'm just living. Something that happened recently. I'm not going to go into too much detail on this. I'm trying to figure out an appropriate way to word this. I was caught with substances I should not have had. Some stuff happened in between that. I ran away. Got into a stranger's car where they drove me a half an hour from where I was originally. And where I was originally was about an hour from my house. So, from where we were, I went like 20 minutes, half an hour away from there with some strangers. Not the smartest thing I've ever done. I'll admit that. But I have reasoning behind it, and that's just another thing. I just wanted to get out of the way. Yeah. I think right now I'm doing pretty okay. I do have my days where I don't talk, I don't eat, I don't even try to put on makeup. Like, I'm wearing makeup right now. But, ooh, I hate it when glasses do this. I hate it when, like, I wear my glasses and then I get nose pad marks right here. It's so irritating. Anyways, it's weird to see myself. Like, I've been staring at myself for the past 30 minutes wearing pink glasses, and then I take them off and I'm like, whoa, you look silly, girl. Anyways, just wanted to get that out of the way, guys. Sometimes I have my days, where I don't talk and I don't eat and all I want to do is sleep and I'm just in my PJs. I don't even put on makeup. And normally I put on makeup at least a little bit, like, every day, just so I can feel pretty. Because if I don't feel pretty and I feel gross, then if I don't feel pretty, I'm gonna feel gross, basically. And, like, doing my makeup just makes me feel more, like, put together, I guess. So at least I'm doing something. I literally have my notes in all caps. I'm going insane. That's because I am. Sometimes I genuinely feel like I'm going insane. And I told my therapist this. I was like, I feel crazy. And she was like, you're not crazy. But I don't believe her. Like I feel crazy. You ever get that feeling? I don't know. Emergency intercom. Let's talk about that, guys. I've been, like, recently, like, okay. That was stuck on my finger. What the hell? I have music playing in the background on my TV because I can't sit in silence and listen to myself talk for an hour. I don't know how you guys can, if you are. You know, another thing that's, like, really discouraging is, like, no shame or, like, no hate, but, like, when I, like, talk to somebody, in my personal life about my podcast, or, like, I did talk to them because I haven't filmed one in 5 months, and then they'd be like, oh, I saw it But I only watched this much because it was boring. Like, okay, just don't tell me that. Maybe don't. Like, and I could understand if this has been boring for you. I'm still trying to get comfortable talking to myself in front of a screen. It's like, it's genuinely awkward, guys. I don't know what to say. I have nobody, like, keeping the conversation up for me. You try doing this, guys. Try being an influencer for a day. Try it. I'm not an influencer. Shut up. Nobody likes you. I don't even know what I was saying. Oh, yeah, and then I just, like, get discouraged from that, because then I'm just like, okay, yeah, I suck and I'm boring. But I don't suck, and I'm not boring. I literally think I'm, like, one of the funniest people alive. I just have to be more comfortable. Because, like, I think I can make people giggle. Guys, do I make you giggle? Did you see my cooch my butt? Say yes if you did. If I make you giggle, you should subscribe and leave a comment down below that says you make me giggle. And also, guys, make sure to smash that subscribe button and or is it the like button? Yeah, smash that subscribe button, and I want you to fucking beat up that like button. I want you to sit there and I want you to jump it. I also get discouraged when okay, so I have this thing where if I'm like, I'm sure this is with a lot of people, but like if I'm not like automatically amazing and successful at something, I'm like, okay, I suck. You know, and I just don't want to do it anymore. And that's another thing is like, I expect to get 10 trillion views and like a billion likes on a video right after I post it, because I expect people to like see the thumbnail and be like, oh, she looks cool, let's click on it. When in reality, they're probably like, who is this girl? Why does her video have 2 views? I'm not gonna waste my time. And I wouldn't either, guys. Yes, I would. Please stay. Guys, don't leave me. Guys, don't be... Are you mad? Guys, are you mad at me? Guys, please tell me you're not mad at me. Okay, so emergency intercom. I love emergency intercom. Drew and Enya are the funniest people alive. And I've been on a kick where I just watch a bunch of episodes for no reason. I decided that I wanted to watch them in chronological order. So I started all the way from the back. Guys, so funny. Sorry, I got done talking about all this sad stuff, and now I feel awkward. Like, I'm sweating right now. Like, I feel awkward. So I feel a little weird, a little antsy. A little antsy, if you will. You should watch Emergency Intercom. That's all I have to say about it. I literally just wrote Drew and Enya, and that's it. I don't know what I wanted to say about that. Also, you should watch The Broski Report with Brittany Broski, because I think that she is, like, the funniest woman alive. Next to me, I guess. It's me and then her. I'd be funnier if I was more comfortable on screen like she was. Oh, and because of I was caught with the substances, I'm not allowed to go to prom. So I have a prom dress. If anybody wants it, smash that subscribe button. Leave a comment down below. It's green with flowers on it. Somebody gave it to me. And I was going to get it altered to wear it. And, you know, for my senior prom, I don't want to wear green. I want to wear pink. Like my glasses. I love pink, guys. Can you tell? Hey, could you tell that I like the color pink? Or, I don't know. Shut up. Nobody cares. Literally nobody cares. What else? Guys, do you know what I want to talk about? I want to talk about how much I love the internet. And I want to explain to you why. And I also want to explain to you why I want to be rich and famous. Okay, let's get serious. I love the internet because I love that anybody can find a sense of community on here. Like, you could be some weird loser, loner, nobody from, what's a state that doesn't exist? From Ohio. And you can like go on the internet and like find other people from Ohio and like be loser nobodies together. And that's why I love being on the internet. And like I didn't like go completely MIA, of course, for 5 months. I still was posting on Instagram and TikTok and stuff. And I just love when people comment under my videos and they're like, "Oh, you're so pretty," or this and this. And I don't know. It just makes me feel so loved. And I just love the internet. Guys, I love the internet. Except I think I've already talked about this, but I'm going to talk about it again. Why I don't understand like unnecessary hate towards people on the internet. Like, you'll see somebody like different, I guess, a little unique, and then you feel the need to like comment on it and like make them feel bad about themselves when I'm sure that they already do. And I don't know, I just don't understand how people don't see how like their words, even if they are behind a screen, like genuinely like affect people. I don't think that it's very nice, actually. I'm being a little bit of a hypocrite because I will see somebody who's a little unique, a little odd, but I don't do it like to their faces. I might show my friend and be like, this person's like funny, a little silly, a little goober, they're a little odd. But I don't know, I don't understand like the desire to make somebody feel like shit, really. That's a lie. Wow, I'm just lying. No, it's just when I talk about it out loud, I'm like thinking about it. I'm like, I used to be exactly like that. Like, the desire to make people feel completely awful, to make myself feel better. And it wasn't like an insecurity thing. I don't think I've ever been insecure enough to make fun of somebody. It's literally just purely, I think, for reaction is what it was. And something that stuck with me that I heard, I don't remember where, A Walk to Remember. You ever seen that movie? Good movie. Go watch it. It has, what's her name? That really pretty girl in it. You know who I'm talking about. You'll know who I'm talking about when you see her. Rate that one. That one was like from the depths of my throat. And she said, your act only works on an audience. And I was like, wow. Like, that is so true, guys. Because it is. Literally what I did was all for attention and purely to make like other people hurt, and then the people who are around me also laugh at their hurt. That's just sad. That is sad. If you're like that and you're above the age of 12, 13, I think that you need to stop and stop, take a good look inside, and stop. The candle smells like bacon. Okay. Oh, I have this candle. It's like a pink candle, and it looks like a martini glass. Or not a martini glass. Is that what it's called? Martini glass? And it's like a pink candle. And it literally smells like straight up candy. It smells bust AF. Guys, I don't know what to talk about anymore. Oh, another thing I've been seeing people do on like every podcast that I watch is they talk about like music that they like and like their songs of the week. So I'm gonna do that. I have my songs of the week. Okay. Number 1, I have 2 of them. I was supposed to come up with another one. It's okay, we'll think about it. Okay, number 1 is Passion Fruit by Drake. Guys, I used to be a Drake hater. I'm gonna admit to that. Used to, as in, I never was. I just did it for attention. But recently, I swear to God, I swear on my mother, if you're thinking right now, oh, it's gotta be because of that video, I will come to your house and I will kill you. Recently, I've been, I was like, I need to stop being a pick-me. I love Drake. Guys, I love Drake. And Passion Fruit, like, the beat to that song just makes me like, I don't know the lyrics, guys. I don't know the lyrics, but I'm still gonna mess it up to that song. Another Hotline Bling, that song, yeah, it was popular, but I think now it's just too slept on. I tried playing it in the car the other day and somebody skipped it. What's wrong with you? Skipping Hotline, and I don't wanna hurt me. That can only be one thing. These days, all I do is. Have you seen those TikToks where it's like The Weeknd can get away with saying anything because he has an angelic voice, and it's like, I wanna bend you over, babe, and put cheese on your toes, and people are like, yes. No, because that is literally so me. I love The Weeknd. Him and Brent Faiyaz. I can put them in like the same category because they both, I think, make like vulgar music, like sexually vulgar music, but their voices are just so angelic. Oh my gosh. Reminds me. So, again with the Drake thing, so my boyfriend loves Drake, and I would always tell him like how much I hated Drake and how I would never listen to Drake, and he's like, why though? Why? And that was me with Brent Faiyaz to him. He's like, I hate Brent Faiyaz. All he does is sing about sex. You know who else only sings about sex? Pretty much is Mac Miller. I love Mac Miller. I literally love Mac Miller. Maybe our third song of the week should be a Mac Miller song. It will. I'll come up with one. But he was like, I hate Brent Faiyaz. All he does is sing about sex. Because he listened to one song, and it was all mine. I hate Brent Faiyaz. And then he came over to my house one time, and I had Brent Faiyaz playing, and Poison was on. He was vibing with it, and I said, you like this song? And he was like, yeah. And then we were talking one time, and he admitted to me that he likes Brent Faiyaz. And I just want to say that that's a win. Oh my God. Can I talk about something before I get into the second song of the week? So I went to a hotel party for my friend's birthday, right? And it was literally only 6 or 7 girls. And we literally got followed by a freaking crackhead. That was literally like the scariest night of my life. We like went out to Pizza Hut, and I was walking back. It was just me. Me and like 3 other girls went to Pizza Hut. And then I walked back alone because I just wanted to go back to the room where my friend Macy was, because I love my Macy. And fun fact, so Macy's like my best friend, right? And actually, her and my boyfriend were dating before him and I were. And we're still like, we are actually so close. Like, my brother came in. Macy's literally like my sister from a whole nother family. I love her so much. Guys, I don't remember what I was talking about before that. Oh, okay, so I wanted to go be with my Macy, and I was walking back, and I saw this dude, and he was just like hobbling, and okay, so there was like a fence, and it was the hotel and then Pizza Hut, right? And then only a fence blocking it. And I went through the gate of this fence, so I didn't have to go around. And he was like peeking down further, peeking through the gate, and I like looked over at him, and I just kind of like stared at him, and then he like saw me, and he started walking my way, and I was like, nope. And I went into the hotel, and I like yelled on my friends. I was like, there's a gate, like telling them to use the gate. And I'm in the room with Macy, and they all come in there like freaking out. Like they're all freaking out. And Macy are like, oh my god, like what's wrong? Like what's wrong? And they were saying how like this dude was like followed them into the hotel, trying to ask some questions and stuff, and was like being a freak. And we weren't like, can you stop eating your butt? And we were like freaking out, and we didn't want to, because we were going to leave to go back to Pizza Hut to get food, and we didn't want to, because like that was freaky, whatever. We ended up just like deciding like, okay, maybe he was just harmless, whatever. We walk to Pizza Hut, and then as we're walking, like I'm ahead of the entire group, and then there's like 2 girls and then like 3 girls or something like that. We're all just kind of like spaced out, just walking. And I see the guy come around the corner, and I like turn around and I just point, and everybody like walks a little faster, and we go into the Pizza Hut, and we're just ordering the food. And like shortly after we get in there, he comes in there, and he just stands there behind us, and he's just staring at all of us. And he's like getting too close. So it was me, Macy, and then my friend Cassidy, and like the front of this line ordering, and then everybody else was behind us. And he was like kind of coming too close, and then we would all like shift like the opposite way that he was going. And then he ended up coming around to the side where I was on, and I had to like squeeze into the middle of the group because I was like more on the outside, and I was freaking out. And this dude was just like, he was just following us, being a freak, coming too close to us. And he just sat down. There was like a booth bench by the window, by the counter, and he just sat down. And the girls that were behind Macy, Cassidy, and I all went to go find somewhere to sit down. And then eventually so did Macy. So it was just me and Cassidy up there, and the lady who was taking our order could like tell that we were like really freaked out, and she could like see it in our faces. So she started talking quiet to us, and she was like, he's following you. We were like, and she was like, yeah, like he kind of just like wanders. He's one of the homeless people. Like he should be harmless, but you know, if he's following you, like we just don't know. I ended up like crying. Like I started crying because I was freaking out because this dude was being an absolute creep. And then they were like, because we were just going to eat it at the Pizza Hut, eat all of our food. We did. They were like, okay, well, when you're done, we can walk you guys out the back way. But this dude, okay, luckily for us, he brought in food from Wendy's. And when we were done ordering, the lady at the counter was like, do you need something? And he was like, and she was like, huh? And he was like, and she was like, and he's like, I'm gonna need some silverware. Like, okay, you couldn't have like sobered up and said that the first time. And then she was like, I'm sorry, but we don't have any, and you can't have that in here. She was like, you need to go back to Wendy's and get silverware if that's what you need. Yeah, that was just freaky. We ended up just like leaving. I don't know what the thing was with people just not wanting to be safe, but can you stop? But we ended up just leaving, like, without anybody walking us out, which was low-key a bit scary. And I kept, like, saying, I was like, hey, maybe we should tell the guy at the front desk of the hotel, like, this dude is following us and being a freak. Maybe don't let him into the hotel, like, in case he tries to be a freak again. But whatever, nobody wanted to do that. I don't know. It's not smart to have a bunch of 16-year-old girls in a hotel. 16, 17. Second song of the week. Chandelier by Sia. The only reason why that is the second song of the week is because when I got the pop filter earlier, I was testing it out, and that is the song I sang, because for some reason when I'm testing out a microphone or something, my first instinct is to sing a song. So I thought that I would perform for you guys. Chandelier by Sia. I wanna swing from the chandelier, from the chandelier. Honestly, I think that if I was on The Voice for Deaf People, I would win. They'd see the way that I sang, and they'd be like, wow, she looks like she can sing good. She looks like her voice sounds okay. Because, like, look, I can do, like, the Ariana jaw. Ready? What's an Ariana Grande song? Thank you. Why does she do that? Thank you. I'm really sorry that I just exposed you to that. Okay, so our third song of the week, it has to be Mac Miller's song. What's a Mac Miller song? One that I listen to a lot, okay? God is Fair, Sexy Nasty. That is our third song of the week. Highly recommend listening to that song. God fair. I painted, Matthew, if you're watching, I'm gonna say his name. Freak! I want it to be a surprise. Oh, wait, no, I think I already said his name. Okay. Matthew, if you're watching, plug your ears. Okay, so he already knows this, but I got him, for his birthday. Well, obviously he knows it. For his birthday, I got him watching movies with the sound off on vinyl. And, I painted, okay, and I also got him swimming on vinyl last year for his birthday. And I, also painted him for his birthday. So I got him the vinyl, and then I also painted him, no, I think I got swimming for Christmas. Something like that. And I painted him the album cover. And like a cartoony style paint. It's really cute. And I decided that I was going to paint him every Mac Miller album cover with each album that I got him. But I didn't paint him watching movies yet. And then I got like a bunch of mini canvases. And plug your ears. Plug your ears. I got these little mini canvases, and I was painting, watching movies on there. I'm not done yet, because I still have to paint Mac, which is really hard. It's so hard. I hate painting people. It's so hard. Because he literally just looks like a freaking blob. He looks like a skin blob. I don't know how to paint, like, people. It's so hard. It's so hard. And then I have to do, like, so many, like, little details because he has so many freaking tattoos. What am I supposed to do? Oh, what am I supposed to do? I'm literally just gonna, like, black. I'm literally just gonna do, like, a black square on each arm, and we're just gonna call it good. And, like, on the swimming one, for his hair, it's just, like, orange, like, rah, rah. What if Matt got a low type of fade? What if Matt got a low type of fade? A low type of fade. Oh, I went to Chicago, guys. I literally went to Chicago. Tuesday and Wednesday. I saw the Shameless house. I took pictures of it. It's really cool. And I saw Kevin V's house. And at the Shameless house, they have a sign It's like $5 to take a picture on the porch. I think it's like 10 for 2 people and 20 for a group. We didn't take a picture because it was raining, and like low-key that area is a little sketch, I'm not gonna lie. So we were kind of like scared to get out, which I'm sure it was fine, but it was just a little sketch. It didn't seem safe, better safe than sorry. And then we went to a place called the Sugar Factory, and they had like pictures of like people who were there, and one of them was like of Drake, and it looked like Drake when he was on Degrassi, and that was I still can't comprehend the fact that Drake was literally on Degrassi and he was like in a wheelchair. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look it up. Literally just look up Drake on Degrassi. Bro was literally in a wheelchair. Like I feel like they could have gotten somebody who was supposed to be in a wheelchair. Maybe he had to be in the wheelchair because he was carrying that thing around, if you know what I mean. If you've seen the video. God. Okay. I think I need to be done. I think I'm getting a little too comfortable now. Sorry if the beginning was boring. Sorry if I'm boring. Guys. Sorry if I'm boring. Smash that subscribe button. Abuse that like button. Jump it if you have to. I want you to absolutely murder the comment. Nobody's gonna do that. It's okay. Anyways, I love you guys. I'll see you whenever I post another one. Hopefully it's next Monday, like I'm supposed to. But shit happens, so I love you. Bye. I cannot fuck with you, baby, you right. You are not for me, goodbye. You ain't shit to me. Shit to me.